Erik seemed very businesslike. The guy just knew what they needed to do, get it done. Last night there was sort of a lot of flash and sizzle. Tonight it was sort of seemingly everyone doing their part to sort of contribute, as a group.
Yeah, look, Washington has really established a way of playing. I mean, they're a very good defensive team. You have to really be intentional with your offense. You have to do things with pace. Your spacing has to be right on, and you have to be willing to share the ball, make those quick decisions. As the game went on, I probably got a little bit better in all those different categories, but there are certainly a lot of contributing guys. Our second unit again was really good, and that's even without Tyler. Out there, those guys just gave us a great spark. Particularly after we were down in the first quarter, and they just kept the momentum going. From there.
Along those same lines, can you consider it a strength then that rely on somebody stepping up at any given occasion to do something?
Well, look, we think that our depth is one of our more important strengths. We trust our depth, and we've had to use our depth. The season is young, but we've had to play different guys. Different guys have been out. And I think the important part of that is guys are just playing their roles, trying to star in those roles, and not necessarily play out of who they are. I know Gabe scored points tonight, but he was really, a lot of times just being assertive, but being a recipient of different things, and then, making the appropriate play, in the tail end of the possession. And that's, what this game has been about. Our veteran leaders have encouraged that. They infused a lot of confidence, in our young guys, and our young guys are getting better, dramatically as this young season goes on.
Well, Gabe, we've seen the competitive instincts pretty much since he came on the floor. Has it ever surprised you that the shot really hasn't fallen the way it looks like it should based on the mechanics?
I don't know. Like I never really get too much into the swing of whether the ball's going in. I see the work that he puts in. I know he's a great shooter, and it's a matter of getting comfortable, and I think that's what you're seeing. I think he's comfortable. I think the veteran guys are infusing confidence in our young guys and Gabe, and they're able to be their best versions of themselves. Gabe is also healthy this year. I don't think it's really fair to really evaluate last year. He was just grinding. He gave us good minutes last year, but he wasn't healthy. Coming off knee surgery and just trying to get to his rhythm and get his strength and doing everything behind the scenes. He had a great summer. And we're seeing the result of a lot of work and help.
For all the things you were looking for from PJ, probably scoring was way down on the list. But it seems like in moments of truth, he gets to the right spots at the right moments and gives you those sort of relief points when needed most. Does he just have a knack for the moments like, okay, now I'll score?
Yeah, he's a really versatile player. So I think it's easy for, the average fan just to say that he's a 3-and-D guy. That doesn't do it justice at all of how much he can impact the game, impact the league. He's a really smart, savvy, experienced two-way player, and he's versatile, so he can do a lot of different things. Offensively, like I've said many times, he's a brilliant screener, but he's also an off-ball guy that knows how to get into open areas. Sometimes it's a three, but sometimes in the open space in the paint or on the baseline, makes guys better. And he can even handle the ball a little bit, which is helpful for us as well.
Gabe, this last 5-6 game stretch where you used him kind of a lot more than you were early on. Obviously, some of it is you needed him with some of the guys out there. Is there something you're seeing right now with him that's just giving you that?
Yeah, basically what I said before. I felt that way about Gabe coming out of training camp. But we went within that 9-man rotation where he fully healthy at the start of the year, and it was really more just a numbers deal, for him. But he stayed the course. Didn't get caught up in anything that could distract him, and he was prepared and was ready for his moment, and he's produced.
I know it's not new, but Joey Butler, the way that he's able to jump those passing lanes, not only still football, back.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique the way he does it.
Yeah, he has great closing speed and anticipation, and he has a great knack and IQ for those kind of plays. He sees plays happen 2 or 3 steps ahead of it. I don't even think you can teach that. And then he just has this closing speed, probably every 2 or 3 games he'll have a steal that surprises me and everybody else, on the bench. But you got to have that whole package to be able to do that. And I think, when you're playing with some speed and quickness, you can get to that a little bit more. Yeah.
How much have you seen that progress over time?
Yeah. I think what Bam is noticing is, and Bam is really smart, so he sees what veteran players are doing, and it's what is called for that game, or that quarter, or that possession, or that half, and it could change. But you have to read the game, take what's available, and be assertive, be aggressive, read the defense, make others better, and still look at the basket. And those are not easy things to do, out there. But Jimmy does that, Kyle does that. As leading guys, and Bam very quickly is understanding that as well.
Go via Zoom to Mike DePasquale. Go ahead.
Thanks, Spo. Thank you. Spo, I want to ask you, mentioned depth. Last night you were missing 3 players. Tonight you're missing a couple, including Tyler. Does that depth give you that assurance as you move forward that on any given night you could just mix and match your lineups no matter who you have?
I think it's a strength of ours. So, we have enough guys that understand how long a season is, and you're going to have guys out, from time to time, and you have to build that trust, with your entire roster. And our guys are confident that regardless of whose number is called, that the guys feel comfortable with whoever it is. And that's important. Because this league is tough, competition is tough. You're going to need your full roster to be able to do what you want to do.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
No questions about Mr. White?
He did his book tour. I don't think there's a person in South Florida he hasn't spoken to personally.
Cool.